Hello, this is day 85 of 100 Days of Katie. I'm Mark,
And I'm Julie.
and for this video, I'd like to talk about what we are most thankful for. And for me, it is my family as a whole, but mostly knowing that whenever I'm away or can't be around, that my two boys are looked after by their mother. And I know that they're getting the best of care and that they have their second favorite person with them. And that they're having fun and doing exactly whatever they want to do, and that's just good. But something similar would be Julie's relationship with Katie. I also know that whenever she wants to have a conversation with somebody about something serious or otherwise, that I know Katie will pick up the phone whenever she can if Julie needs something, and Julie will always get an honest and thorough answer from Katie, and that's just nice to know that she has that outlet too. If I'm not around to help, but
Mark's referencing when the power outage we had about a month ago. We didn't have any power for about 48 hours, and he wasn't home for the weekend. He was gone. And I had two boys that weren't feeling one that puked all over the house, and a teenage nephew that had no Wi-Fi. And it actually did bring Mark comfort knowing that I was capable of managing our two boys as well as my oldest nephew. Mark and I have been together for 16 years, and I'm pretty grateful for our relationship. We've been married for almost 8, and Katie and I were just recently talking about celebrating dating anniversaries. So Mark and I will be celebrating our dating anniversary, even though he doesn't agree to celebrating dating anniversaries once you get married. But Katie also agrees that the 12 years that her and Keith have been together need to be celebrated. They've almost been married for 3 years, which I think is great, but 12 years does sound better than 3. So I hope they enjoy their celebration of their dating anniversary just like we will. Katie and I spent a few days together last week, and I may have gone out and spent $400 on some new clothes for myself. And on our drive back, she said to me, do you have to justify the $400 spent to Mark, or will he just be okay with it? And I said, I won't have to justify it to him. That's just not how Mark is. I said, but I will justify it to him. I feel like buying $400 in new clothes just for myself needs to be justified. And I then returned the question to Katie and said, would she have to justify it to Keith? And she said, nope, she wouldn't either, but she would anyways. So I just think it's neat characteristics like that that help make for a strong marriage. Of course, we all have some ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we both have pretty core relationships with our spouses. We're looking forward to getting together with Katie and Keith in the near future, and it's great that even though Mark and Keith are friends, because Katie and I are friends, it's nice that they get along so well and always have lots to chit-chat about. And Keith and Katie always make you feel so welcome when you're around and like you are part of their family. So we are grateful for our marriage, for their marriage, and for the great friendships that they have given us. And I think that's it for today.
mm-hmm.
Bye!